Obviously, piracy is an important issue which is impacting revenue for all the services. I think a recent report from ABI Research was estimating that today 17% of worldwide streamings is actually using content illegally. I mean, before pandemic, there was a lot of focus on live sports piracy. Obviously, that has stopped. So the piracy has kind of shifted towards more movies and premium TVs these days. Although, as you see the sporting events starting, even without any fans in the stadium, again, the content will be played live and the piracy will go back to the same level they were. One thing that I saw recently was from a piracy infringement tracking company called Muso, and they were actually saying there was 36% increase in average daily torrent downloads. So again, shifting more towards the premium movies and TV series. So what's happening really is about all the OTT streaming service providers are in some form looking at different ways that they can stop piracy or combat piracy. They're looking at different technologies like forensic watermarking and fingerprinting that will enable to identify the piracy on the web. And so in some form, they're either assessing technically the deployment cost or scalability or time to market factors related to implementing these technologies. And again, the anti-piracy market is significant, I think. ABI Research was estimating 10% of revenue of total content security market is going through the anti-piracy specific solution. So again, that's another important factor to talk about.
I guess one follow-up question is, to what extent do you think the spike in piracy is just an issue of being able to find, or like search and discovery? Like it's much easier for me to get a program through an illegal site than it is to try to figure out which service it's on that I already subscribe to.
That's true, and that's one of the issues that the anti-piracy companies need to solve. I mean, we always talk about how to stop pirate services, but finding them is another thing. And as you see, the users find the pirated content easier than finding it from the regular services. And I mean, looking at that, I mean, we're going to talk about content discovery in the legal services, obviously, but you know, the aggregation of all these different services coming in a pirate size would enable easier for subscribers to find what they want to watch I mean, even through piracy sites. And that's something that I think is important for the piracy companies to look into and solve that.